Hello, eavesdroppers. Welcome back to another pop culture tarot reading. I hope you all are feeling like $1,000,000. On today's episode, we're going to look into Gunna and Briana Monique. Everything I say in this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I have no proof, so take it with a grain of salt. Let's get into the reading. All right, so Gunna and Briana, music's new it couple. They've been together, I believe, for about 2 years or so. Seem to be going pretty strong. She seems happy. She seems to be well taken care of. They always look well put together. Really handsome couple, really beautiful couple. I just want to see what's going to come out of this. Is this the one to tame Gunna, get him to settle down, get married, have some babies? Let's see what's going on here. First card I have here is the Eight of Cups going into the Chariot. I feel like this is telling me that they both were on a journey when they met each other. I feel like they kind of manifested each other. I feel that they're both people who have had their fair share of relationships, some high profile, some maybe not. But I feel like this relationship took off really quickly. I feel like they met probably after coming out of another relationship where both of them knew their worth and they were willing to walk away. And they were on their own spiritual journeys. And I feel like it was somewhat of, being swept up. It was a romance where they got swept up in it. We have the Eight of Swords and we have the King of Cups. And this is interesting because Briana is a Scorpio and Gunna is a Gemini. We have Gemini and Scorpio energy here. Okay. I feel like this relationship has been very liberating for both of them. I feel like they both have kissed a few frogs, and I don't know what you would call what a man would kiss, but whatever. I feel like they both had their fair share of failed relationships, and I feel like they met each other. I feel like in the nick of time. I feel like both of them were on their path to meeting their person, and if it wasn't going to be them two being together, they were going to meet someone else. That the fates just said it where they were going to meet each other. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands and we have the Four of Wands. They could very well be making their way down the aisle very quickly. They could be talking about it. Four of Wands is a card of laying roots and moving in together and, being in a solid, stable relationship, laying that groundwork for the foundation of a long-term relationship. They could even be twin flames here. Things are going pretty strong for them, and I feel like they fell in love rather quickly. They may already live together, but I see them doing a lot of traveling. Obviously, he's a high-profile rapper, so a lot of traveling, a lot of moving around. I feel like they may live together, but in different locations all over the world. I do feel like this is a relationship that is very stable. It went from just being a lot of attraction to actually wanting to settle down. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles with the Temperance card. I do feel like this could be a little bit of slow energy, maybe on Gunna's part as far as the marriage part. I feel like he's locked in. I do. I feel like he feels like he's met his match. Somebody that is really good for him and balances him out. But I do feel like there's something about moving slow. The Temperance card and the King of Pentacles are cards that are about slowly committing. We have the Six of Wands and we have the Queen of Pentacles here. They are both enjoying being with each other. They have each other on the pedestal right now. He really gives her a lot. He loves catering to her. He loves spoiling her. And she loves every minute of it. She knows that she is the prize in a relationship. She knows her value. She knows her worth. Even though he's the famous one, she doesn't play second to him at all. Not at all. We have the Hangman going into the Ten of Pentacles. Again, I do feel like it may be a little bit of a waiting game when it comes to the marriage. And maybe over the next 2 years, they'll be married. It's even possible that right now that they may be on some kind of break. I don't know. Or maybe they're just not seeing each other right now. I saw her post, I believe it was on TikTok, and she was in Dallas, which is where she lives, but she was about to board a plane. She was doing to get ready for me to go to the airport. And I do feel like I obviously see a lot of traveling here, but I want to say that maybe they haven't seen each other in a while. That could be what this is too. We have the Nine of Cups with the Queen of Swords. And I strongly feel like Briana is very serious about her expectations in a relationship. She's had her heart broken before. She's been she's been taken through there before. And now she has found her level of contentment. She's very happy, but she's not going to allow anybody to mistreat her. She has very strong boundaries. She has very high expectations and non-negotiables here. We have the Moon and we have the Ace of Cups. I don't know if they went on a little bit of a break here. They could have had a hiatus, or maybe they just have not been seeing each other. and maybe they just reunited. So maybe she was just home for a while. But I also feel like this is, again, I do see the energy of marriage here, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit down the line. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, and I feel like this is Gunna. He is the air sign. And the Page of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy with the Four of Pentacles. He's holding out. He's still taking inventory of her. I feel like he knows she's the one, but he's still skeptical about marriage. We have the Hierophant, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Ace of Wands here. They're having the best sex they've ever had in their lives. They are enjoying each other for sure. This Knight of Swords is Gemini energy. Yeah, so I do feel like Gunna knows this will be the person that he's going to marry. He feels like she's the one. Okay, let's get some more. Spirit, what do you want to say about this relationship? Show me Briana's energy towards Gunna. She sees him as a portal or a gateway. What does that mean? She has plans. She sees the future with him. Show me more. We have foresight, anticipation, forethought, planning. Yeah, so she feels like this is something that she wants. She's looking into the future with him, farsighted, looking ahead, planning for the future, preparedness, vision, prudence, and caution. Okay. And we have scrutiny. Okay, so she's also being scrutinous when it comes to this. She's also investigating and analyzing and studying him, just like he's doing her, which is smart. I do feel like she wants him. She sees a future with him. We have transform and change. She feels like this relationship has transformed and changed her because she was used to people not honoring her the way he honors her. Give me a little bit more. Okay, I do see a little bit of skepticism here on her part. I don't know if it's the industry thing. It could be because he's in the industry. Okay, I do feel like she may be a little concerned about that. Okay, we have absolute, entirely, and we have a business plan. Okay, I mean, listen, I'm not going to knock her. She's shown up as the Queen of Pentacles. I definitely think there's some expectation for a certain lifestyle. She normally dates high-profile men. She has said on her channel that she doesn't date men who cannot give her a good life. And there's no problem from me with that. I mean, that's her life. She has every right to feel that way. Okay. I feel like she was shocked by this initially. This caught her off guard. Wow, she feels like he gives her a lot of positive energy. She just has a little bit of fear of, dealing with a rapper, dealing with a high profile man. She's just waiting for that other shoe to drop. She is a Scorpio. Scorpios are naturally, cautious and suspicious. So she's not foolish. They have pride. Okay, so she's proud. She's proud to walk around with him on her arm. She has a healthy sense of self-worth. Okay, this can border on arrogance, vanity, hubris, dangerous overconfidence. I mean, I don't feel like that's what it is. I just feel like she's the one who's enjoying this moment right now. Okay, show me Gunna's feelings. We have souls. He feels like their souls are intertwined. We have an invitation. Admission into a group, starting a process, induction or baptism. I don't know if something about spirituality or religion could be significant here. He feels a spiritual connection with her. He feels like they're aligned, they're in sync, harmonious, symbiotic, on one accord. And he feels like he was starting over when he met her. She came into his life at the perfect time. Okay. Now, I don't know if Gunna is not from America, but something about that is significant. I don't know if there's something with dual citizenship showing up here. I believe he's Haitian, but I could be wrong. Okay, what else? He feels like she's very bold. And he listens, he complies. He feels like she's the one in charge. He's not used to a woman having this much power over him. We have declaration. And we have travel. Yeah, so they are navigating, they are moving from space to space, they're wandering. But he has made it clear here that this is the person he wants to be with. He said he's making an explicit statement, a proclamation, and an announcement. So I don't know if are you planning to marry her? What are your future plans with her? Wow, magnanimous. He's very kind. He's generous, forgiving, especially toward a rival. He's when it comes to his enemies or someone he has defeated, he's very big-hearted and he has a great soul. He said he's resting right now. So he's not ready just yet, but he does know that this is his person. He's focused on his purpose right now. He feels like she's a part of it. He wants to take over the world a little bit more before he's ready for a marriage. He's pointing out social media. Okay. Now, I don't know if he's going to eventually want her to get off of social media. I don't know how that's going to work, but I do see something like that here. He's being fair with her. He's very honest. And he does have an idea in his mind, a chronological order of how things are going to go when it comes to this relationship. Saying he's jealous over her, but he has no reason to be. She's all into him. He likes that she's a very moral person. He could be very much in love with her due to her faith, her spirituality, her belief system. Okay, so he has inner feelings here that make him want to treat her well, make him want to be ethical and moral. He's guided by his morals. That could be why we had the Hierophant to come out with the Knight of Swords. He's running towards commitment. We have offer accepted. And he's stuck. He's like, I'm stuck. I'm not able to leave her. This is where I want to be. He still had the desire to take over the world a little bit more. So he's not ready just yet. Anything else you want to say? Ventures, he wants to take over. Enterprise, endeavors, taking chances. And he wants to make more of a global impact. He wants to leave a lasting impression. He wants to affect other people, to influence other people. And he has desire at the bottom of the deck with offline. I strongly believe he may not want her online at some point. So that is what I'm seeing when it comes to Briana and Gunna. I do believe they have a future ahead of them if they both stay true to these cards. Looks like they both want the same thing. They're both skeptical to some degree. Her because he is an entertainer. She knows what comes along with that. She's dated other rappers before, athletes before, and we know it obviously didn't work out. So she doesn't want a repeat of that. But she is still hopeful about a future with him. She's very serious about him. This is who she wants to be with. He wants to be with her too. Looks really beautiful. I wish them the best. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.